Energy, 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 energy. Woo! Oh!
Wow.
I'm starting with energy this time
Okay,
around,
I feel
bro.
it, I feel
Look,
it.
we are back on Joke Man Show.
Let's get it.
On my left, we got Jacquees with a piece. Lets you make you say rest in peace. Because if you
Okay.
pulls out the piece, then he puts you into pieces.
Okay.
And I'm talking about chocolate bars. I'm talking Reese Piece.
Okay.
You
Okay.
got Enzino.
Yeah.
Has more money than in a casino. And he shoots 3-pointers like he does a free throw. And he's already got you don't need no more.
You don't need to know.
Now you got Jason. I'm a lord. I don't believe a Freemason.
Okay.
Best believe I don't know what else is there. But hey, the Jokemen Show is back.
Back, baby.
Thank you guys for having us. Thank you guys for watching. The support's been crazy recently. Bro, I've been getting my back kicked in by Kenyans, but I love you all. And
Kenyans.
And I've been getting my
Love you.
back kicked in because I said flipping I said Ed Hardy instead of Matt Hardy.
You don't know your facts.
Rookie
bro.
mistake.
To be honest,
mistake.
when them man start saying the fashion brand, I was like, oh shit, they got me. I was like,
Yeah,
it's
we
over.
could have corrected you as well, but we were just wanted to let you keep it going.
Well, we're gonna leave that topic behind.
Mhm.
Also, bro, these Kenyans been kicking my ass as well, bro. Once I saw the comments, there was a lot of love in the beginning, yeah. Then once I saw the man start speaking Swahili in the comments, I said, yeah, I'm done. Imagine one woman wrote in the comments, you better watch yourself for what you say about Kenyans. I was thinking, what, you trying to threaten me?
What was that word they used? Wait.
Where?
Watch
Watch out, where?
Wait.
And then a lady wrote, better count your words carefully. I was like, first of all, don't threaten me like that. And whoo, she wasn't lying, bro. Almost 140K, like the comments, but the love was real, though. The love was real.
Appreciate it.
You lot got us to
Thank you.
1,000 followers, got us to 1,000 views. But what are we talking about today, though?
What are we talking about?
Today we're gonna go back in the past a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna talk about 2000s movies, mainly horrors and comedies. So I want to know you guys' opinions. What was your go-to comedy film from the early 2000s?
Go to, though. That means like something you do on a regular.
Yeah.
You can rewatch it to this day and it still hits.
Bro, you know I've been watching the last 2 weeks?
What?
White Chicks.
Oh,
Classic.
bro,
Classic.
White Chicks.
White Chicks.
That is
Classic.
That movie, bro, I've watched
generational.
it about 3 times the last 2 weeks. Bro, that shit has so
You
many.
got nothing else to do?
Yeah, huh?
You got nothing else to do?
I mean, I don't sleep that much. I'll be watching it.
Damn.
Tonight. Bro, there'll be so many making my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, and I'm homebound. And I need you. I mean, bro.
Any Wayans film from back in the day, it just still hits, bro. Like White Chicks, it's a movie you can't make now. You can't make
No,
that movie.
you
Right?
couldn't do that.
White Chicks is too dangerous.
Yeah.
White Chicks, what, bro? I remember the first scene, yeah, when these lot just fully became white girls for the first time, and the guy's looking at his ass. He's like, "What? You looking at my ass? Hold my poodle. Wait, hold my poodle." I was dying crazy. What about you, lot? What's your favorite?
Talking about dangerous, Rush Hour.
Oh,
Rush Hour would
was
be
a
dangerous
hit.
today.
Because you know why that was a hit?
What?
That was a black person and an Asian actor who made a banging film in one go.
Mm-hmm.
Because Chris Tucker was like, he was in his prime, just finished Friday. Jackie Chan, he had a whole bunch of police story movies. If you know about police story movies, yeah, he was popping with that. Rush Hour was, ooh, they were racist though.
bro, hey, the jokes they made on that, yeah.
You is blind.
I'm not blind. Wait,
He is blind.
You is blind. Who me? No, you. Not me, you. Me, you.
I'm sick of playing games. I will pull your asses. You can't do
Me,
that.
you. Hit me. Yeah.
Oh my god! I said for me, I like the. Did we count Scary Movie?
I thought
Yeah,
scary.
it's yeah.
I thought scary movie was cool.
What do you mean, bro?
I was cool.
What do you mean it's cool? Bro?
I mean
It's
the
like-
parodies are straight. You know what I mean? Like
It's an easy watch, isn't it?
it was fun to
easy.
because they had the scary movies. I forgot they had the
Come on, man! Scary Movie.
scary movie was a hit. To be fair,
Yeah. See, anything that Wayne's made, I used to love the paranormal, the paranormal activity parody. That shit made me laugh. I said Rush Hour was one of my favorites as well.
they also Wayne brothers had even though Wayne's didn't do Rush Hour though, but Wayne's did do Little Man. Do you remember Little Man? Little man was
just
jokes.
unlocks a new metal.
Yeah.
Oh my
Little-
god,
Little
man.
You don't know about Little
I don't
Man?
know
He
Little
was a
Man.
midget, but he was
A
faking it.
small person.
A small person. Sorry, we used proper term.
Yeah.
He was faking being a baby, like a toddler.
Yeah, because he just got out of jail because he did a diamond heist. And when the police went to get him, he put the diamond in someone else's
Oh
purse.
my
Oh, no.
God.
He got out of jail, got the diamond. Police were chasing him. He put it in a lady's purse. And then he pretended it was a baby, dropped off on the porch, innit? And then if you know John Witherspoon was a comedic legend back in the day. So imagine you got the Wayans brothers, John Witherspoon, and I can't remember who was the guy's wife. I don't think it was Nia Long. But bro, he was basically pretending to be a baby that got adopted by the family to take the
Crazy.
take the diamond back. Bro,
I need to rewatch that.
yo, I remember
I
one
might
of the-
need to watch that
I
now.
remember one of the funniest movies. There was this white woman with big old titties, yeah. And then she wanted to breastfeed the baby. She's breastfeeding it. She's holding it. Bear in mind, the small person is pretending to be a baby, but it's a grown man.
He's like 30.
And then the woman's got big old bitties, yeah. And then she's like, "You want some milk?" And he's like, "Like, you want some milk?" And then, this ginger auntie came out of nowhere. Come to mount, bro. She wrapped this little nigga in a blanket, and suffocated him with.
Yeah, you remember a lot of the details, but I don't remember much.
I remember so many things from the early, but bro, in the early 2000s, bro, if we're to talk about generation of entertainment, right? The 2000 kids, we had it better than any other generation
We
of
did,
people
son.
before or after us. I'm talking 80s, 90s. I'm talking 2010s, 2020s. The early 2000s, we had the best generations of movies, of TV shows, bro. If you're to talk about when we were
100%.
kids growing up, Cartoon Network was smoking all the 90s, 80s.
Oh.
Nickelodeon smoking them. And then if you talk about sitcoms, bro, My Wife and Kids knocked them out the park. I can't even remember everyone else. The Big Bang Theory knocks a lot of these people out the park.
Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang
They
Theory.
don't do it like they used to anymore, man.
No,
Like
man.
you're not gonna go on Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and then go watch a movie that's like on that level anymore.
To be honest, like, bro, Disney movies back in the day used to hit different, bro.
Yeah.
I remember
Oh, yeah.
Disney movies back in the day, because you know back in the day, you couldn't, these new kids can record stuff on the TV box. Back in the day, we couldn't even pause or play. You'd be with your cousin sitting there for the new Disney movie coming out, and if
Yeah.
you're using a toy, yo, hurry up, the
Yeah.
movie's starting,
Like,
bro. You
Bro.
get yourself together and running all the way to the sitting room.
You'd be at school like, oh yeah, you're gonna go watch, I don't know, fucking Sweet Life of Zack and Cody at 5.
Facts.
Everyone would know. 5 o'clock, you're there.
And then no one's outside on the street playing. Like if there's a new episode, you have, because if you missed it,
Yeah, you
That's
ain't
it.
watching it again.
He got away from the reruns at 2 a.m. or something.
that shit was long, bro. I remember even thinking like, bro, even though Kennan and Kel was in the 90s though, isn't it?
Yes, but Kennan and Kel was still ongoing until like 2005, 6,
I
7.
feel like Kennan and Kel really had their run in the 2000s. I'm not letting the 90s babies have that still, even though you're a 90s baby yourself.
I'm a late 90s. So
You're a late
I
90s.
technically
You're still
Technicality.
2000s bracket.
Kennan and Kel was up there, bro. Kennan and Kel is not messing with that Sir
Who
Ravens.
loves orange soda?
Kel loves orange soda. Is it true?
Have you ever watched that? Okay, no.
What shows did you watch up growing up?
Right, you lot forget, all right? I grew up in a predominantly
Bulgarian house.
Bulgarian household.
Okay.
We were watching Bulgarian sitcoms, brother. I was watching a Bold Man hosted TV show 90% of my fucking life, brother.
There ain't like Bulgarian cartoons that you're really fond of.
Nah, man.
No.
To be fair, if you talk about family shows, like we didn't watch Family Feud, but you know why, bro? We had what's the name of the British guy that's the Maury of the Jimmy something?
Jeremy Kyle.
Jeremy Kyle, sorry. Jeremy Kyle.
Was that the You Are the Father? That
Yeah.
one?
Well, no, that's the American.
Yeah, that's the American one, but Jeremy Kyle also.
Jeremy Kyle was the kind of council estate, like
Council estate. Okay.
my dad's on cocaine and he doesn't care about me.
Bro, Jeremy Kyle, bro, in the Jeremy Kyle show, there's nothing but nitbacks. Bare people on the Jeremy Kyle show had about 6 teeth missing, bro. And you're wondering, and then there'll be this woman with 6 teeth missing, this guy missing with 8 teeth, and they're trying to figure out who the baby daddy is. I tell you what, those niggas on Jeremy Kyle, they stayed pregnant. They were getting action.
So that's the UK version of, was it? It's
The
not
Maury
Dr. Phil,
show.
but
Yeah, Maury
show.
show, Jeremy Springer.
Okay.
The Maury show. Bro, because the Maury show, I remember we used to watch that back in the day as well. And then when they hit them with the, you are not the father, bro.
And they do a backflip afterwards.
Why did every dad do a backflip?
No, do you know what got me? when they were saying like, "You are not the father," and then the lady runs away, and then the camera is like
Yeah, the
chasing
camera's
her.
following her.
Yeah, and like on the same speed, and the hallway is like so long. It's like, where are you going?
Yo, that's
just
a
keep
fact.
going.
Yo, and how do you know the directions of this building, bro? Like, how you just busting left, right,
Shows
left,
you
right?
around.
And they're not going at like 2 miles per hour. They're
They're sprinting.
But that's when you gotta rate those Maury TV cameramen. Because they have a
Oh, yeah,
big old, bro. This
yeah.
guy was back in the 90s. They weighed about
Massive.
60 pounds on your shoulder. And I'm like, she's taking left, right. They never got tripped up. If anything, the lady will fall down before the Maury cameraman will fall down.
And then they'll zoom in.
And then they'll zoom in on the
Zoom in on the person.
They'll be like, look at you, you hoe. Out here just out here just shaking everyone.
This goes back to the original point. You can't have that this day.
Can't have
You
that
can't.
these days.
Because you know what the thing is as well, right?
Well, sorry to cut
Yeah,
you
no,
off,
they can't.
but this is the whole reason they actually cancelled the Jeremy Kyle show, because there was something that happened where it just got flames and it all went to shit.
I
Basically,
think I know what happened as
happened?
well. I think a guy found out he wasn't the dad and popped himself behind the scenes. Because you
I thought
think
most of them were like fake.
fake, that's what I was saying.
I guess that one was real.
Because I thought all the time the Maury show, the Jeremy Kyle show is actually real. Like they did a documentary on the Maury show on
Yeah.
Netflix. And the reason why people would stay for the results is the Maury show people told them, if you leave, we're not paying your flight ticket back home. So they had to stay for the results.
Man.
Imagine if they had a Maury. You know what they used to have as well back in the day? They can't have now.
What?
My name's Chris Hansen. I was at NBC, and this is
Amazing.
the Catch a Predator. You remember that
Still kind of do that.
on YouTube?
Yeah, on
bro.
YouTube, that's just
Where they meet up with pedophiles and they just beat them up.
But all these YouTubers bit Chris Hansen's flow. Like Chris Hansen was the first to be exposing these men on TV, and then these
Funny
lot
how
would
they
be,
made a TV show about catching predators, bro.
and these predators move nuts, bro. I remember there was one episode of Chris Hansen where a guy showed up with, bro. You know how these men are disgusting. So you're texting this chick who you clearly know is below age, yeah. And then they were texting, "Oh, I'm gonna do this and that." But I remember there was one time a guy got butt naked at the doorstop. I walked in with peanut butter and whipped cream,
Dump.
naked into the kitchen. And then Chris Hansen, the girl was there. Chris Hansen took it back. He's like, I'm gonna stop you."
Yeah.
Chris Hansen, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Go get that towel, you freaky, and sit down right there.
Peanut butter and whipped cream.
And then you know what?
What's wrong?
All these predators just have the same thing. No, I was just looking for a friend. No, I just wanted to
Always
talk
looking
to.
for a
I
friend.
just wanted to talk. No, I wasn't gonna do anything.
That's crazy. Man.
I'm surprised no one swung on Chris Hansen.
What's the peanut butter and the whipped cream for then?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Yeah, they were gonna make a nasty
Oh
sound.
my God.
Because I'm surprised no one swung on Chris Hansen, bro.
But what they gonna do, bro?
Oh, run out the
They'll be
room.
filmed on live TV.
But they don't know that at the time though. Because imagine if you think, bro, I don't even want to put myself in this scenario. But either way, I'm just surprised because if they're so deranged in the head and someone catches them out, it's like when you know you're not doing any good. If feds come, everyone just takes off running.
Because if you fight back, you look guilty. So they're trying not to look guilty. So they're like, you're looking for a friend.
Nigga, if you are 40-something years old
And
and
looking
to
for a
meet a
12-year-old,
14-year,
yeah,
there's no
yeah.
way you can make them not
Yeah.
look guilty.
Yeah. Put
You're
your
guilty,
guilty,
motherfucker.
motherfucker. What are you doing?
The early 2000s was a different type of animal, bro.
And I want to talk about like horror films as well. Because back in the day, there was a lot of horror films where like, now it's decent, but it's not as good as it used to be. Like Saw, like 1 to, how many are there now? 17?
10. No, but Saw's good. Saw X was amazing.
I haven't watched it yet.
You know the thing is, right? People chat all this rubbish about horror films. But there's a thing what these horror films do is build cult followings.
Mhm.
And with the cult followings, you also get reruns and people going back to these same movies. Because for instance, the first Saw, first of all, Saw number 3 is one of the best Saws. Saw X is a good Saw.
I don't even know. I'm
I'm a huge like horror movie head and I love Saw movies. But all these Oscar films, people go back to watch Saw before they go back to watch these Oscar films.
It's like, I wouldn't say a horror film is a feel-good film, but like
No, but it is.
yeah. It's like, oh, you just died in a cool way.
You don't feel that?
Are you not a horror film buff?
I'm the hater you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Horror movies, bro. Why am I paying?
Yeah.
Why am I spending my time to watch something that's supposedly trying to make me feel scared?
Because it gets the
Adrenaline,
goosebump
it
feeling.
gets you-
Fuck out here, man.
But it's like,
Get it
you
out.
know what it is with horror movies, yeah? You never get used to being scared. That's why you can always go back to watch it. These other movies like Hairspray, all that other nonsense, whatever, you could go back to watch it. But bro, I'd rather go back to watch Saw than I'll go back to watch like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. or something like that.
Because those are kind of movies like they're great movies, but like you can only watch them once, maybe twice.
That's the
It's
thing.
it's not a rewatchable film.
Some of these Oscar movies, they'd be so dramatic and doing too much. Like, you're good for like once a year. But Saw, you could watch that a few times in a year.
It's
bro.
fun. It's like a fun, like it's not action, but like it's just a fun film to watch. Like
Saw is a fun film to watch.
Crazy, do you know what I mean?
It'd be so gory at times as well.
I think my favorite was I can't lie. I'm a big Conjuring fan.
No, I can't do it.
Jimmy can't do it.
Can't do it.
What, too scary for you?
Nah, I can't do it.
So
You just said
you just proved my point.
No. I could watch Saw. That's a gory movie of a person doing something. That the spirituality stuff, or the stuff where there's a demon in the room and they're possessing something. I used to have flipping teddy bears and stuff around me. Now imagine a teddy bear comes out talking about he's Chucky and that. Allow it,
Hell
bro.
yeah, bro. Get you going. Get your adrenaline pumping.
Nah,
Have you ever watched Conjuring?
never.
You can't call yourself a horror movie buff if you've never watched Conjuring.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I
No,
can.
you can't.
I've watched
No.
Halloween. I've watched Friday the
Goodness
13th. I've watched Saw. I've watched Freddy Krueger. I've
Okay.
watched Jaws. Motherfucker, I don't want to watch
Is
Conjuring.
Jaws a horror film?
Yes.
I say it's a thriller.
Jaws is a horror movie.
It's a thriller.
It's a horror movie. Back in the days, that was considered as a horror movie.
I call it a thriller personally.
You could call it a thriller, but it's a horror movie. The Conjuring, bro. I'm not doing that, bro.
Insidious.
Never.
What do you do with your
Never.
life? No, you
bro.
can't say you watch horror films. You never watch.
Is that
Conjuring or
is that the
Insidious.
kid with the bob cut hair and the eyes or something?
Probably. It's the one with the door.
Nah, yeah, no. I never even watched Paranormal Activity, to be honest.
You're fake.
No.
You're fake.
I'm not doing the stuff that could really happen to me. Obviously, the serial
It's not
killers.
gonna really happen to you. It's a movie.
You don't know that. Demons are real,
I mean,
bro.
they say based on a true story, but like
Demons are real. I don't even want to play with that type of energy.
Look at these two nerds.
Look, call me a nerd if you want.
Come on, bro. You haven't watched the 3 most famous horror films of all time.
What's the 3 most famous horror?
Paranormal Activity.
You crazy as hell.
Paranormal Activity was big back in the day.
Back in 2000s.
Insidious.
You crazy as hell.
Conjuring.
Crazy.
You watch Annabelle at least?
You crazy. Friday the 13th is the biggest one. Halloween is the biggest one. And Freddy Krueger, they're the top three.
They are the top 3, but I mean, like, but I don't even know how to explain this. Like, they're old.
Bro.
They're like, if you think of Freddy Krueger, Friday the 13th, but it's like the 80s, 90s.
You say that, but they
I'm
made
talking like 2010s.
there was a Halloween movie in 2018. There's a Friday the
There was
13th.
one like last year.
Exactly.
They keep making it.
Apparently, they don't do Conjuring no more.
They probably are gonna keep doing it.
I
Like
think they,
different
actually, no, I
stories.
think they do Conjuring.
Like they did the shitty one, the what's it called? The Nun. That was bad.
You know what I couldn't watch back in the day? I was terrified.
What?
The woman in black.
Was that the one with the Harry
Daniel-
Potter actor?
yeah, Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
So you don't really watch horror. You watch thrillers.
Don't disrespect
You watch
me.
thrillers.
Don't disrespect me. Friday the 13th, Halloween, they were horror movies.
So you prefer someone with like.
Terrifier. I watched Terrifier. That's a horror movie.
So you don't like spirits. You like
I
a
don't-
person in like a mask or something.
Hey, I'm an African man, bro. I don't play with that spirit talk. Back in Africa, that man will tell you about how there are witches and not wizards, but they're witches back in the hood, bro. I'm telling you, I've heard
witches in the hood.
no, not in the hood, but back in like where I'm from in Kenya, bro. I've heard stories about witches in Mombasa. There's one story that my folks told me how these were gliding through Mombasa, yeah, and they found some goats in a witch's farm. And they stole the goats and put the goats in the back of the car. Now these that were speeding off with the stolen goats, and one of the goats popped up and said, "Where are we going?"
That sounds like a comedy.
Oh, bro, but
Just started
that's
speaking.
a real story, bro. The goat said to him, "Where are we going?" And the guy said, "What?" And kicked him out the car. These are stories that I've been told about witches and sorceries back in Africa. I don't play that,
What's the
bro.
most popular like horror story from your country?
I don't know about the most popular, but it's stories like that, bro. I've heard stories of a woman giving birth in a church, right? And she gave birth to a brick, a stone, and a snake. I'm
You're
serious.
taking the piss.
I'm serious.
A brick, a
Bro.
stone, and a snake.
I promise you, bro. These are stories that you hear in Africa about the witches and wizards, bro. I hear in Africa, you know how they paint mermaids to look all sweet and innocent?
Yeah.
In Africa, they tell you if a mermaid calls your name, do not go out and talk to that mermaid.
Yeah.
No, but like, I'm telling you that the mermaid apparently does like a thing of it grants you wishes and stuff. But
That's
once
a
they do that-
popular horror story like everywhere around the world. I know that story.
Bro, like trust and believe.
Bricks, snakes, and stones.
Heard that story. A pregnant woman went in the
Where's
church.
that coming out of?
Huh?
Where's that coming out of?
What do you think, fool? Of the punani. Bro, you might look like that, but that's a true story, bro. Every
Okay.
time there's like, I'm not going into that, but yeah, that's a true thing. That's why I don't mess with sources.
Based on fact. It's
I-
based on fact.
Based on
That's
true
why I
story.
don't mess with sorcerers and stuff like that. That could be real, bro. You might have probably come across some. Well, I'm not gonna put that on you, but hey, they're everywhere.
One story that's really scared me when I was a kid was La Llorona.
What's that?
You heard of that one before?
Mm-mm.
It's in English it means the crying woman,
Okay.
and that means like at night. I don't remember the exact story, but at night, like I think the story goes like this woman like lost her kids and like they drowned or something. So then she drowned herself, and then the story goes like at night you can hear a woman crying, and if you hear a woman crying, it's because she's looking for her kids. So that's a scary story to tell kids
Oh.
to scare you.
I heard of. To be fair, you talked about some iconic stories not iconic. Some stories that you heard of a lot. I heard of stories back in Kenya where it would be if an owl would come near your area or the village, that means the body's dropped. So when people would see owls come near their like villages or area like that, they'll try to swipe it away and get away because it means someone's died.
That's crazy.
It's because I think it's like an African Latino thing. It's because I tell you what, I think it's because it's still really, really tied with the roots, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That shit crazy.
I know there's a lot. Have you ever watched? Okay, I'm gonna ask you another horror film if you watched it. Probably not, but on Netflix, have you watched The Haunting of Hill House?
No.
The sequel to that? Have you watched that one? No.
No.
If he hasn't watched the first one, why do you think he's watched?
Yeah,
the
Some people
I
skip
just skipped the first one and went right to
the
the
first season. They go straight to the second one because it's not linked. It's like different stories.
I'll tell you what as well though, because I see M's over here a bit quiet. But
Yeah,
I'll tell you one thing that what M's is a white man.
Mm.
White people were killing it with the comedy movies back in the early 2000s.
Mm.
Yo, the white people, Step Brothers, banger.
Grown ups.
Hold up, Grown Ups. No, you know what? You know what is the best white comedy movie back in the early 2000s? Super bad.
Super bad.
Super bad.
That's another film where you can rewatch
What's
it whenever.
You can rewatch that
Still
movie
funny.
whenever, bro. When that white guy called himself Muhammad.
Yeah, Muhammad.
Oh my god.
What's up, bitches? Muhammad.
And it goes like, what the fuck is your name, Muhammad? He's like, it's the
Well,
most
isn't
fucking
that
common name in
McLovin?
America. Or is it McLovin? Yeah, Muhammad McLovin, bro.
Oh,
Or in Superbad when he's dancing, when Jonah Hill gets himself his first baddie and he's dancing and then she steps off and leaves a period blood all over the
Oh
thing.
my god.
Oh my days, bro.
Bro,
I would
that
cry and laugh at that
I
Superbad.
loved all of Jonah Hill's like comedy films from back in the day. Like, bro, 21 Jump Street?
Oh, Jonah Hill had a run, didn't he?
yeah, Jonah Hill.
21 Jump Street was a banger.
Bro, that's probably my favorite comedy film of all time.
My name's Jeff.
That's a meme to this day.
To this
That's a
day.
classic.
But what else did Jonah Hill have? Because there's Superbad, 21 Jump Street, and 22 Jump Street was still really fun.
Yeah.
I think after that, you start leaning more into actual drama, like
Mm.
Wolf of Wall Street,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell though was an animal back in
Will
the day.
Ferrell had a run.
Anchorman, all of that.
Ben Stiller was a Dodgeball. Dodgeball was a hood
But,
classic.
li-
bro.
We forgot about the GOAT
What?
of comedy,
Which one's the
What?
GOAT?
Adam Sandler.
I'm gonna be real. I was not the biggest Adam Sandler fan.
Never really watched it. I know he had something called, it's not Baby Boy, but something boy, and he had one where he was like a golfer. Or
Back
something.
in the no,
That's
that's
Happy.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
It was for me personally. It was more like it was too silly.
Who Adam
I
Sandler?
get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
It
to
was a
be
bit
fair.
too like forcing the comedy instead of.
Adam
showing the
Sandler's no,
comedy.
but I don't even really watch Adam Sandler, but I know he's regarded as the GOAT though.
That's what I'm saying. He's not my personal GOAT. I'm just saying he's regarded as.
But like,
one of the-
what films did you watch back in the day with Adam Sandler?
Well, Grown Ups.
Grown Ups was no, but I loved Grown Ups though. I loved Grown Ups.
You don't mess with the Zohan.
Bro.
I take back what I said.
I
take back what I said.
Yeah.
Still. Don't mess with the Zohan.
Don't mess with the Zohan.
That used to be replayed in black households.
I watched it at least 20 times.
And then you got the what's it called? The fish that eat meat. What's it called?
I need to rewatch it. I don't
Well, the
know.
piranhas.
Piranhas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't mess with the Zohan. You got the piranhas and oh look at these.
Didn't work in the hairdresser.
Yeah, he was there. Silky fresh.
Oh,
Don't mess with the Zohan was a hit.
I did love some Adam Sandler films. I don't love all of them though. They're quite hit. and miss.
I think me personally, if you come to like iconic like the white comedic actors, Will Ferrell's got Adam Sandler by a landslide. Will Ferrell smokes Adam Sandler, bro.
I don't know.
You crazy.
I see that. I see
Step
it.
Bro.
I see it.
They're on a similar level to me.
Step Brothers, Anchorman, and then he had another movie where he was Ben Stiller's nemesis and a modeling thing.
Oh, Zoolander.
Zoolander.
Yeah.
Oh, Will Ferrell. Nah, Adam Sandler doesn't have the range that Will Ferrell has.
Will Ferrell had a good run, yeah.
For me, they're on the same level. Like, some of them are hit and miss, but some of them are really good.
I think Will Ferrell's had more hits than nowadays than Adam Sandler.
Trying to
I think
Will
Adam
Ferrell
Sandler's last
movie
good film was Uncut Gems.
No, Adam Sandler has had some recent bangers.
Is it? I know he's done like a Happy Gilmore too.
He's done Happy Gilmore 2. He done that one where
Is
he
that
was like a basketball coach or something like that.
Oh, I think I've seen that. That's where like Anthony Edwards is in it or something.
Yeah.
But
That went viral.
because of that scene, Will Ferrell, I can't really remember the last. I don't really pay attention to none of them.
Click.
You're right.
They're all coming back now.
You're right.
Okay, I can't like. Okay, Adam Sandler. Yeah.
Yeah, wait,
you're-
Adam
you're-
Sandler was that guy still. Click.
But like I said, he had a lot of like amazing ones and a lot of like
Wow, Click was a bang.
Click. And that would hit you in the feels as well.
Yeah.
When he went back in time and then he had to come back and then his whole family forgot it. Spoilers. I mean, you
Because
haven't watched it by now. What the
It's
fuck
been
are
like
you?
30 years.
Yeah,
Catch up,
Go
bro.
watch it, man. What are you doing?
But then if you was to think about, all right, cool. So if we're talking about we're talking about the adult movies we watched in the 2000s when we were young. How about the child lead movies that we would watch back in the 2000s?
Child lead movies.
Childlike.
Like a child.
Well, this isn't
You're talking like Disney, Nickelodeon.
Disney Nickelodeon, but this, for instance, this was from the 90s. This is the only movie I say maybe the 90s have for us for children movies, but Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Alone.
Home Alone was a classic.
That's a
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
Home Alone was I used to watch that bro. That guy's still mad famous and getting millions this year
Yeah.
till this day off that movie, bro.
I used to watch a lot of Nickelodeon. I used to watch a lot of iCarly.
iCarly was gold.
That was fun.
Yeah, it's so wonderful.
And they had a lot of famous actors back in the day on that show as well, bro.
Who?
They
Yeah,
did, yeah. I've seen that as well. Yeah,
They
yeah.
had what's this guy?
Emma Stone was on iCarly.
Yes,
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone was.
I've seen pictures like that as well. Yeah,
She was
they have
iCarly.
random
What? I
guest
didn't
stars.
Yeah, they had what's this guy? The blonde guy that's in like every movie right now.
Austin Butler.
Austin Butler was on that.
He was a Disney youth though.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
We're forgetting about one of the greatest ones, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Bro, we can't forget about Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, bro.
That was classic.
That wasn't your thing.
Yeah, I was like,
It was more of a Disney show.
That's Sir Raven.
It's a show, yeah.
That Sir Raven absolutely smokes Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
I don't agree.
Bro, that's Sir
don't
Raven.
agree.
Bro, Raven had superpowers. What did Sweet Life of Zack and Cody have? Our
Vibes.
mum selling coochie
Yeah,
at a hotel.
vibes.
Had vibes.
Vibes.
Bro, the mum in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, mum was selling coochie at a hotel.
100% she was. But listen, we didn't know that. So
We as kids, we didn't really think about
That's a Raven had a mansion, superpowers, a mum and dad in her life who were rich and a little
But
brother.
Sweet Life
Bro,
of
but
Zack
Sweet
and
Life
Cody
was
to be-
Zack and Cody, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, the pops wasn't even there. I know living
yeah,
at the
but there was
hotel.
a Mexican fucking bellhop.
Oh, yeah.
That makes it worth it.
Mr. Mosby, yeah?
Hey.
Multiracial dads.
Do you know what M of food? That was a classic.
They had this Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and multiracial dads, bro.
That diversity.
And London Tipton.
Yeah.
Ooh, she was fine back in the day.
I think why I love
She's-
Zack and Cody so much is because you wanted to be them. You wanted to live in a hotel.
100%.
No, I didn't.
You wanted to live on a
100%.
No, I didn't. I'd rather have my mum and dad in a house. I'm not living out of a
They had a
hotel. They had a mum, but they didn't have a pops, and they were living out of a hotel.
That's sick.
That
Bro,
is sick.
Their mum was selling
You're telling me
coochie at
when
the
you were
hotel.
7, you didn't want to live in a hotel.
No, I like to have my house and my kitchen and my bedroom and my family.
They
there.
had that. They had a kitchen. They had
Yeah, all of it
bedroom.
just
They
in
would
a
always
hotel.
order food. Sometimes you need to
That's
walk into a
amazing.
household.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to walk into a household to see your mama like just whipping it up in the kitchen. They bring something.
I'm sure she
You think
cooked
Zack and
some
Cody-
chicken nuggets.
You think Zack and Cody's mum could cook? She can't cook.
Goujons.
Goujon, man, I said that. Goujon. You see what I'm saying? Well, they'll get a bird's eye for dinner. Soon after Zack and Cody.
Fucking cans of mac and cheese. I don't know, but they were living the life.
Does that sound
Sweet
appealing?
life.
Miss Zack and Cody's getting
Sweet
smoke.
life was Zack and Cody. I wanted to live that
Oh,
life.
no, sweet life is like she was fine as hell too. But like, bro, Zack and Cody, I just felt everyone's like, oh my god, I want to live that life. It's like you want to live a life when you're living in a hotel and your mum is doing whatever she's doing. That look, when I
Hey,
when I
they
grew
know
up,
Hey, she had to provide.
when I grew up, if there was a woman who was staying in and out the hotel, she was doing one thing.
How else would you pay for the hotel room?
Yeah, exactly. She had to
She was-
provide.
You have to provide for the family.
She was
She
in
had to
front of
step
that.
up.
She was in a hotel just doing bounce chicken. Wow, wow. That's what she was
We
doing.
didn't need to know that when we were 7. All we know was we lived in a hotel.
Yeah, the kids never do know that till they know it.
There's a lot of
Till they work it.
yeah.
Because first of all, how does the mum sing when she's running out a penthouse? Come on, you might need to look into the lines.
It's just a movie set, man.
Huh?
That's just a set.
Yeah, right. That's how Mr. Mosby took over custody and took them on sea because the mum was too much of a freak. Stay woke.
Anyways, well, thank you guys so much for watching.
Stay
this
woke.
episode.
Stay woke. Zack and Cody's mum was a freak and Mr. Mosby took her. Stay
You're
woke.
ruining my childhood.
Stay woke.
Don't listen to him. Please don't listen.
All right, let's
Thank
end
you
this
guys.
episode.
Goodbye. You ruined my flipping-
The Jokemen Show.
God damn, I don't wanna
Zack and
watch
Cody's
it.
mum was a freak. Let's go.